everyone. So I want to talk to you a little bit about what we do at PayPal in the offline space. Now it's quite a transition now, going from Burberry over five-star home hotel, virtual size me, back to PayPal. But I can assure you we do some really, really cool things. So first of all, let me tell you what our view of the world really is at PayPal. Online and offline really doesn't exist anymore. Today it's just one big world where the borders might still be a little bit blurred, but there's no pure offline and pure online anymore. We all know it. We all have a smartphone. We all have done multiple searches on our smartphones while we were in the street. Thanks to Google Maps, we always know where we are, and personally I really need it because otherwise I never find where I need to go. But also when it comes to shopping, we use our smartphones all the time to find the right product, to find the right price, to share a product, to find a product review, have a coupon, and on you go. So that is really that hybrid space that has been created through really the arrival of smartphones, that hybrid space between online and offline. And the real good news is that is actually a really good thing, and that's a really, really big chance and opportunity to create something really cool and to actually start reconnecting and re-engaging with a customer in a very, very different way. We've heard it before. The mobile in my pocket is now allowing me as a consumer to be in control. It allows me to do the things when I want to do them, where I want to do them, and with what information I want to be communicated with. And all of those different actions, they are all today gathered in this one little piece of technology, and that's called their mobile. You can have your coupons, you can have your loyalty card in your mobile. You will have your different payment methods. If you have PayPal, of course, you will have the PayPal app. You will have it on your phone, and you have different cards that are in your mobile. So that little device really becomes your wallet and the middle of your life, really, because you use it in every single instance. And that is a great thing. So how do we at PayPal think about all these opportunities, and how do we engage with the consumer? Well, very simply, we believe that the consumer has the control, so we need to go and meet the consumer wherever the consumer is. What are they looking for today? Well, they're looking for convenience, they're looking for simplicity, and they're looking for service. And that's why they have all these different actions really in their phone to have a really good experience. And they will only use it whenever it suits them, whenever it is easy enough for them to do any action with any interaction with a brand. So let me give you a couple of examples, what I mean by that. Uber, we all know Uber, we've all probably taken an Uber already. What they have done at a first glance is they have exceptional service, right? So you will never have to wait in the street and wait for a cab to come by. You can just easily have a look at your phone. You know exactly where it is. You know exactly when it will come. Then the driver is really nice. You get your little sweets and your bottle of water in the back. But what is also very important, apart from all that kind of service, is there is no more hassle in the end of your cab drive, because you will not have to ask the driver to stop at a cash machine anymore. You can just simply get out of the cab and your payment is taken care of, because you have already all your payment information stored in the application, and you can then simply leave the cab and the payment goes through automatically. So PayPal provides one of the payment methods in Uber. It's a totally non-branded experience, and it is really easy to install. Even if you don't have the app, you just simply download it. You put your PayPal credentials in, and off you go. A different scenario, shopping. Everybody talks about connected shopping. Everybody tries to think about how to get more customers into the stores, how to increase conversion in your stores. We believe actually the mobile is a huge opportunity to do all of that and get even better at it and go back to the customer and engage with the customer in a very, very different way. So one of the things that we have done recently is what we call the connected windows. If you are a shop owner, you will know that obviously your square meter price highly depends on where your shop is. They might be very, very expensive, and you might not have enough space to actually put all your stuff into the shop. So we have equipped we have equipped windows with digital devices so that a consumer can conveniently shop 24/7 really. Just go past the window, browse through a catalog that is on the digital screen, choose a product and check out right there, and then get the pay obviously, and then get the product delivered wherever he or she wants it to be delivered. So you'll see it's hyper convenient. I don't have to wait for the shops to open anymore, and I can go shopping at any day of the week, really. Or even if I am in the store, what better service can I have than once I have tried on my product, I found really what I wanted. I don't need to go to the cashier anymore. I don't need to wait in line anymore before I actually own that product. So we have created a couple of experiences where simply via a barcode you can actually pay right in there in the aisle where you are, or even better, you can check out your product when you're still in the fitting room through one of the connected mirrors that we have put in place. Because that mirror, similar to virtual size probably, it recognizes what you're wearing and it'll suggest automatically the checkout and the payment to you. Another example in a different industry is McDonald's. Hospitality is one of the other industries where waiting in line, waiting for a waiter, waiting for the menu, there's a lot of waiting involved. And it doesn't need to be a lot of waiting. There are very simple things that you can do and that you can put in place to shorten that waiting time, or actually take the waiting time really out. That is one part, but the other part also is once you ask your customers to share data and they know they actually get a real service and a real upsell back, they will actually engage back. So who hasn't been at McDonald's and just walked in because they were very hungry? You had to wait in line. There's always some of the things that you ordered, they're not there. So you can pre-order today on the McDonald's app. You can then go into a restaurant and you just identify yourself as being there and put your order number into one of the digital kiosks. What will then automatically happen is that information is sent back to the kitchen, and they will start preparing your meal so that you only have to walk up to the counter into a special line, pick up your product, and off you go. What has really happened is you had exceptional service. You did not have to wait in line. And you didn't have to take care of the payment after all, because you have already pre-authorized that in your app while you were ordering in the first place. For the point of sale, or in that example for McDonald's, we're actually sending on a whole lot of information about the customer. So for the first time ever, not only a restaurant but also any kind of point of sale can have the possibility to know who walks into my store. That is one of the really, really cool things about paying through your mobile, that you give the power back to the merchant to say, wow, finally I know who just walked into my store. I can provide them with the exact service that I want to provide them with. I know if they're a repeat customer or if they're totally new. I know if they have only ever bought children's clothes, but now they're looking at, I don't know, women's clothes as well. So I can find the right way of talking to them, and I can find the right upsell, if I wanted to really have them engaged and really have them come back also and become a repeat customer and a very loyal customer. So last but not least, I want to talk about the ultimate beacon. We have created the PayPal beacon, and it's live in the US right now. It goes back to that ultimate shopping experience that I was just talking about. You walk into a store, you get great service because you recognize, people know who you are, basically, and the beacon does exactly that. So once you have allowed for the first time the beacon and your phone to interact, next time you come back to your favorite coffee shop or to your favorite juice bar or to your favorite store, you will automatically be checked in, and there will be automatically that information with the store staff knowing who you are, and if you're in a coffee shop, for example, knowing what your favorite coffee latte is. It'll be already prepared once you walk up to the till and to the counter, and all you have to do is really pick it up. And off you go again, because again, payment has already happened. Payment has happened in the background, and really what it is all about is make payment disappear. And it's a wonderful way of building payment into a different, into another service around how you treat your customers and how you deliver value back to your customers. And that is really the message that I want to give today about PayPal and about the way that's the world that's out there. There are multiple roads, and the routes are really manifold as are the customers and the different devices that are out there. We have a conviction that there are multiple ways of engaging with your customers. We are out there to meet you and the customer at all of those different routes, and really make change happen and enable wonderful customer experiences in that hybrid offline-online world that is emerging. Thank you very much.